Welcome back, everybody. My name is Ronan from the Reality Forecast Show, and I'm joined with Liz Cross, and we're doing some holiday mini probes for those of you that had submitted. Thanks so much for doing that. If you want to submit a probe, go to www.psychiclizcross.com, and we'll try to pump these out when we get some lulls. How are you, Liz?
Oh, very well. Thank you. Happy 4th.
Hey, happy 4th to you too out there. So this is the time in America where we celebrate our independence from the British, and we buy flags made in China to support their economy.
That is so funny, Ronan. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Can we just say to Mr. Shakespeare, missing you since 1776, Mr. Shakespeare?
Not really. We're glad to be out of that thumb. So this one comes to us from a friend, and they say, would you mind probing the Rh negative blood type group? I have shared some content and questions below. Have you heard about this? I guess it's some conspiracy where people that have O negative blood type are aliens. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Apparently, there are people that have type O negative blood. I'm one of them, in fact, and only 7% of the population. Hey, other 7% folks have O negative blood type. So we can give to anybody. We're the universal donor, but we can only get a couple of different blood types. So they say that's rare. And I guess the first question is, are these people, which is a big generalization, I don't know how who would we even probe to figure this out?
That's what I was going to ask. Who should we probe? Should we grab the 7%? But they may not know what's going on. So
that's true. I don't know. I'm one of them, and I don't know.
So you're an alien.
That's possibly true. I'm a robot alien from another place.
Broadcasting live from Mars. It's Ronan from Reality.
I guess we would ask Source if this is true, because Source knows all the information about all of us down here on the blue marble.
Let's ask Source and Bashar.
Who's Bashar?
He's some alien collective that has been channeled for years.
Oh, I don't want to steal Mr. Robot's aliens, but okay. We can talk about Bashar and the Source. The first question is, are people that are Rh negative more psychic? Hello, Source. Thank you for joining us.
Not necessarily, but they are intuitive.
Are they more commonly descended from one particular line, or are they from multiple lines? Is their genetic more consistently not affected with other people coming into the line?
Oh, so they don't have like infiltration coming into the line?
Yeah. I don't want to say more pure, but is it less, meandering in other people's cultures?
No.
What are the unique gifts that type O negative people like myself bring to the world?
Well, other than being a great host on this channel, and a remote viewing instructor, hint, everybody out there, you need to take remote viewing with Ronan, Reality Forecast. What are the unique gifts? They are different and they are special, okay? They do possess unique qualities. They're more intuitive than the regular blood types.
Why that fractionization of different types of blood here in humans?
Ooh, why do we have different types of blood? Because it makes things more complicated. It's we're not supposed to have it easy. So it makes things more complicated. But we all started out with the same blood type.
What was that original blood type?
What was that original blood type? What was it? A. A positive. We all started out with A positive.
Where did the O negative infiltration come in from? Which other, species?
So it's all to do with evolution. This is actually quite interesting. It's all to do with evolution, and certain blood types react differently to certain diseases. So as the human race was exposed to many different types of diseases that were potentially going to wipe out the species as a whole, we genetically modified ourselves through evolution. Our DNA made different blood types over time. So some blood types seem to be more susceptible than others to particular diseases. Now, these are ancient diseases.
Okay, so they're more likely to be, it's probably area specific, right? So you're more likely to have this type of blood type to protect you from whatever's in your area.
At the time, yes. Yes.
Is it not so much important nowadays because we're not as affected by our outside environment?
No, because we have so many more medical advancements nowadays that we have assistance in fighting off diseases and viruses. So therefore, it's not as important as it used to be. We're talking about survival. I mean, you think about the early humans, they didn't know anything about medicine.
Yeah, they used to give the wrong blood type to people. That was a big common problem when they first realized they could give transfusions to people. They didn't realize how to type the blood. So there were people that died from those transfusions originally.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. So now we're getting better and better at I still feel like there's another spin-off blood type out there that hasn't been discovered.
This is in people, or this is in a tribe, or this is where?
It's in a very small amount of people in a particular region. It's out in Asia somewhere.
Are they aliens?
No.
Everybody wants the blood types to fall into the alien realm, but it's just not that. It's not that crazy.
Aliens don't have blood.
They don't have blood. They have other things. We'll talk about, well, you said you have Bashar here. Let's talk to Bashar about how do alien systems function? Are they using the same type of blood that humans are using? Also, hello, Mr. Bashar.
Hi, he says you're new. Do they use blood? No, they don't use blood. They don't have blood. Do you have any use for our blood? I mean, they can examine it and study it, but they're not, they can't use it to power their own bodies.
What is the delivery mechanism inside? Let's take a specific ET that he is most familiar with, the one that his line is from, and ask how their blood or whatever pumps through their biological forms is different than what pumps through human biological bodies.
They just have electricity. They don't need, I'm like, is it water? Do you have water? No. Do you have blood? No. They just have pure energy and electricity.
And what would happen if you took that pure energy and electricity and put it through a human body?
Ooh. The human body would combust.
Well, that wouldn't be fun. I was hoping we could find a trick to immortality by turning our blood into electricity, but I guess that's not going to work. Can you tell us what, if anything, people can do to help their own health and to keep themselves more healthy for a longer period of time? Not necessarily immortality, but just health in general.
So I'm asking, I'm like, do you need oxygen? No. Do you require any type of gas or anything to run like your whatever it is you're in? No. Do you need gravity? No, they don't need all of these things that we have here on the earth plate. Do you have weather? I mean, there is weather in space, but does it affect you? No, it doesn't affect them because energetically they know when it's coming. But all of these things that we require here on the earth plane, they don't need where they are. So like food, water, oxygen, shelter, like gold, money. Do you need money? Their money takes a different form. It's all energy. So who has the most energy? Who, you know what I mean? It's very different to what we have here. What do you think as humans, what could we do to it? Well, it's really the simple answer of exercise. Exercise is the key to longevity.
Would he be interested in making an exercise video with us some point?
You mean like with his leg warmers on and bouncing around?
Yeah.
I quite like what's his name? Oh, we should do a probe on him sometime. What's his name? The guy, oh, I loved him. Richard, whatever his name was. I can't remember. Oh,
all right.
There was a whole
We'll figure that out.
Him being manipulated by his housekeeper and all of that. He was great.
So he represents one collective of aliens. What is the population, I guess, of his alien collective? Just Mr. Bashar.
Richard Simmons is who it is. Richard Simmons. We got to probe him because he was being manipulated by his housekeeper, apparently. I'm sorry. What was the question?
What is the population of the Bashar collective, or how many entities does Dr. Mr. Bashar represent?
How many entities? Millions.
Millions. And how many different species would you say that you represent in that collective?
Thousands.
Are all those species based in the Milky Way galaxy, or does it extend beyond the Milky Way galaxy?
No, they're far away. They're from a galaxy far, far away. No, they're nowhere close to here.
We know that he speaks through a human body, but when was the last time Bashar inhabited or existed in a physical body that was his own?
That was his own? Never.
Okay, so just an energetic being, I see. Is there anything else that Mr. Dr. Bashar would like to share with the people besides exercise? What else does he think that people can do to, and why is he so interested in Earth, I guess? What else can people do to be healthy, and why the interest in Earth?
I'm asking him, calorie restriction is up there with exercise, right? Calorie restriction. Why are you so interested? Because he likes humans. He finds us dumb. Is what he just said. We're easily won over. We're easy to manipulate, easy to control. We're less powerful compared to them. They have massive amounts of power. I mean, think of it as if you're a complete energetic being and you can manipulate energy, but what they can't, you can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. You're not bound by gravity. You can see whoever you want as long as they can, I guess, channel you. You can do what you like.
I can do all that with out-of-body experiences too.
You can. But what they can't seem to do is penetrate the consciousness. They can take the consciousness as an energy form and transport it where they want it to, which is what I believe is the basis for alien abductions, or most alien abductions. It's actually the consciousness that travels. But like you said, you can do that in astral projection.
And so how many other alien, is there a blockade, so to speak, so that you're not allowed, or you're not, as an alien, you're not supposed to bother the earthlings? And why is that in place?
Yes, they're not supposed to. No, they're not supposed to bother us, because the last thing that they want to do is for us to be frightened of them. We're not really supposed to be frightened of them. If everybody is fearful, then they'll never have any human contact ever. Nobody will want to channel them. Nobody will want to say that they've seen them or seen UFOs and things like that. Their goal is to really sort of take over the planet, as in we're the friendly people or the friendly machines or the friendly energies that are coming down to assist you. And that's a trap.
We don't take kindly to people saying that they're going to take over.
We don't take kindly, but they're more powerful than we are, right? So if they put us in a state of sleep paralysis and they hijack the consciousness, what choice do we have?
I guess there's more of them than there are of us. Well, we've gone off topic, so thank you so much for everybody, and thanks for dropping that O negative blood type mini probe in there. You never know where you'll go when we talk to Liz Cross. And Dr. Bashar, thanks for chatting with us. We hope to talk to you again soon.
He has his little doctor's cap on, and he just saluted you. See you later. All right. Well, that was interesting. I had no idea we were going to do all that today, but yeah, awesome.
Thanks, Liz. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.